What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Joseph, and welcome to Fictioning Flow. Today, I bring you a special treat. I'm going back into my collector's vault, and I'm bringing you one of my favorite collectibles of all time. So, I gotta give you a little backstory before I pull this thing out. A long time ago, there was this interesting Ironman toy that came out, and I saw it on his website, and I was like, wait a minute. It's a floating Ironman toy, and I was like, I gotta check this thing out. So I researched the site, made by this company called Attack, and it was, I think it was for Ironman 3, so you know it's pretty old now. And I saw this toy, and I looked at it, and it was like the silver original first design, one of the first design suits. So it floats, it lights up, and I was like, this is perfect, I gotta have this. So I had researched it a lot on the website, and I kind of really wish I could see it in person. So I had gone to C2E2 that year, and they actually had it there. And I was like, oh wow, and I got to see it, and I was like, oh, is it for sale? Like, no, this is like just the demo one, but you can't order through our website. And I was like, that's pretty cool, but like, you know what I really wanted was that whole like gold and ruby red design, like from the real Iron Man costume, not the kind of like the prototype when that kind of later became the War Machine. I wanted the gold and ruby red. And the guy told me at the convention, he was like, look, there is that version coming out. And I was like, what? Like, okay, well, I'll just wait for that. And he was like, well, you're gonna be waiting for a while unless you get to California. And I was like, why? And so he told me it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. You can only get it there. Like, you couldn't order from the website. It was only gonna be sold at San Diego Comic-Con. And so I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna get a chance because I know I wasn't going anytime soon. So I let like maybe a year go by, and I like kept my eye on the item for sure, and I was seeing how much people were putting it up for eBay. And of course, it was going for like anywhere from like $500 to like thousands of dollars, and I was like, I'm not paying that. So I kept watching it, and then finally I found someone who had it from another country, and I was very hesitant to get it because I know sometimes when you get stuff from another country, they're like the shipping, how long it takes, and it may not be the product. Then you kind of stuck with it, you know, by sending it back. So I researched, and I find this out. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this one, and I sent off for it, and that's what I got. So I'm doing a unboxing, but it's not a first time unboxing. So this is the Ironman 3 magnetic floating toy from Attack. Alright, that's how it comes in. The box has a nice design. See, Iron Man is all the way around the box. Alright. There you go. Hands nice on the front. Okay. And this is what it looks like when it opens up in the inside. I thought that was pretty nice. So that was like my first view. I was like, this is perfect. I love it. And now I gotta just make sure it actually works. Okay, so I'm gonna unbox it for you, even though I've done it already, so you can kind of get us to see how it really looks. Now, I only wish Marvel or Attack would have made more toys like this. That would have been even perfect. Or more perfect, I should say. The very first thing you need is this magnetic base. You cannot do anything without the base. And the base has to be plugged in. So this is what you use to float with. So it has this nice Iron Man design, Iron Man 3. And as you can see, it's actually the arc reactor, which I thought was pretty cool. All right, I like that design of it. And so I'm gonna place that right there. That's gonna be the holding spot. So it comes with the power cable, which I was pleased because the original one I saw, it required batteries. So I saw people like rigged it themselves. They bought their own cables because there's a slot for it to plug in, but some of the other ones didn't come with the actual AC adapter. So I'm gonna put that together. Give me a second, plug that in. So I can make sure it's active. Okay, it's plugged in, and maybe cannot see it. It lights up. That's how you know the power is coming through it. So a nice little magnetic base, and of course the pièce de résistance, the Iron Man floating toy itself. I mean, look at this design. It is absolutely beautiful, right? Looks just like him. Nice pattern. It has this high gloss finish to it. I love it. I usually handle this very delicately. Now, you say this is pretty nice and the floating part would be cool, but what else does it need to do to really show off the characteristics of Ironman? Of course, the chest and the arc reactor need to glow as well as the eyes and the symbols. So what you have to do is remove the faceplate, which kind of tripped out like, oh no, he looks crazy right now. So the battery is housed inside of there. And it takes like the little battery, like the watch batteries. And so turn it on, put the faceplate back on, and there you go. And that is a really cool effect. Now, it may take me several times because it's really hard to like make the perfect float on the Ironman toy, but I like practice and practice and practice, and I still sometimes mess up, but I gotta keep doing it till I get it just right. But I love this design. It is so smooth, so cool, so clean, you know? Okay, so you usually gotta kind of like slowly sit them down, and you can start to feel the resistance of the magnet. And it's like you gotta find that perfect sweet spot in order for it to like flow without hitting it. And I think, almost got it. And the base kind of lights up and moves with it, so you kind of know where that sweet spot is. Oh, you see, didn't get it there, but it fell right to it. Got it. Yeah, this is a lot of trial and error. And voila. I love it. And it constantly swirls around like that too. Like it has something in it some kind of way. Two magnets work together to make it move. And it just gives it a smooth effect. And you could just have this collectible. It's definitely a talking piece, right? You have this on your desk. You have this, some people like, what is that? Oh, let me check that out. Like, don't just touch it, just look at it. And you can imagine if it's completely dark, how this will look. Like you just see this in the night, just floating. I don't want to turn off the lights because the cameras, because then you may not be able to see everything. But let me see if I can get it going. I'm gonna move back and see if I can turn off some of these lights. You can get the real effect. So just give me a second. Angle it down a little bit more. You can see it. Okay, let me kill the lights. And there you have it, folks. Floating Ironman toy. All right, it's getting a little wobbly. Oh, it happens, Because it was too much pressure, it was moving too fast. But get the light back on. Once again, this is one of my absolute favorite pieces in my collection. Try to get that perfect. Land it again. And once it kind of balances, just stay still, and it just starts to float. I would love to see other toys like this. Like, what other things you'd like to see from Marvel or any other company that does this or has this effect? All right. I don't know, I'd like to see a Star-Lord would be cool, or even a T'Challa Star-Lord, that would be even better. All right, but once again, this is the Egg Attack Floating Iron Man toy. This is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive version. The other version, once again, is that War Machine, that silver and like dusty gray look. They do have both. I like how the flaps are extended when he's flying in cast, so it's just the perfect thing. All right, thank you for joining me on this journey. I will catch you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Drop me a comment below. Tell me what you thought of this toy, what other ones they should make, and what else would you like to see from my collectible vault. All right, now I'll catch you next time. Peace. We are talking about Fiction Ink Flow. What's up? If you don't have it, you are truly missing. Fiction Ink Flow. What's up? We are talking about Fiction Ink Flow. What's up? If you don't have it, you are truly missing. Fiction Ink Flow.